Let me see if this is recording for sure. Actually, yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. If you can't already tell, I actually just got a new camera. It's another digital camera. I've had one before in the past, but my ex-girlfriend actually took that when she ended up moving out. So, you know how that goes, I guess. But yeah, so this is a new one I just got. I actually got it from Walmart, and I'm actually still in the parking lot right now of Walmart, but I wanted to go ahead and test it out and see how it works. I already did a few little small tests with it earlier to see how to use it a little bit and see how it works and all that. Nothing too major. But yeah, the reason why I actually was able to get this camera too, though, it's a 16 megapixel camera. It's Canon, and it has 720p on HD video as well. But the reason why I was able to get this is because at work they had a thing where I guess it was like a drawing or raffle, or well, not raffle, but I guess a drawing is how it would be. And it was for if you have perfect attendance for Black Friday weekend. So everybody that was on time and didn't miss no days or didn't miss any time at all either would get a chance to be in a drawing for the Black Friday attendance contest thing that they had, and the winner would win $50, a $50 gift card. So it turns out that I actually was the one that won that. So I remembered seeing in an ad that Walmart had that they had one for $69 for the one I've got, the Canon digital camera, 16 megapixel and 720p video. So I figured that'd be a real good use of getting a camera with that money. As far as as far as paying anything extra on it, then I only have to pay. Well, it came out with tax and everything was $74 total. So you might as well say I got a digital camera for like $24 in. This is what you might as well look at it as, because, like I said, the $50, the gift card, I got that for free for the drawing though. But the good thing about that, of course, is that now the videos that I make for my channel can be longer, and that might be a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know, but hopefully, if people are really interested in my videos, then it'll be a little bit better as far as making longer videos, not having to cut it off at 10 minutes at a time, because there has been times in the past where using my phone, it was cutting off at 10 minutes, of course, and I wanted to still talk about some more things and have everything said and done all in one video, but of course, definitely I couldn't do that because of how my settings are on my phone though, because I got a regular basic Android phone. But yeah, as far as talking some more about some updates too, as far as what's going on with me, I'm still living in my car right now. I mentioned that in my previous video. If you haven't already seen that, go ahead and check that out, the one right before this one. Oh yeah, as far as today's date too, I always try to see if I can mention the date in the video as well. Where did I put my phone? I'm always moving my phone around somewhere. Well, if I can find my phone, I'll let you know what the date is. But anyways, while I look for that, I'll keep on talking. There's where I parked at actually is right next to a bus stop, and they just got done letting some people off the bus right now, so they're walking into Walmart too as well. My car is a mess, but my car pretty much stays a mess too. And this is crazy. I gotta find my phone. I just used it too, just a short period of time ago. Knowing me, I could be sitting on it right now though. I don't even realize it. But anyways, I'll still try to talk about my updates while I'm trying to find my phone. But this is frustrating. I don't know if I dropped it or what. Or you know what? I'm gonna actually even left it in the trunk too, because here a minute ago I went inside the trunk because I got inside my storage bin, because I've got the thing that holds the camera up. I can't like a tripod thing. It's adjustable. That's what I'm actually using right now as I'm making this video, and that way I can put that on the dashboard, and I'll have to hold the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look in the trunk for it, because that might be where it's at then. So I'll have to add the time and date on the video, probably in the description or something when I upload this video. But anyways, yeah, so I've been staying in parking lots as far as living in my car. Last night I actually stayed in a Walmart, not this one I'm at right now, it's a different one, because the one I'm actually at right now, they've actually got security that patrols this parking lot. And the reason why is because in the past there's been a lot of retards out there that thinks it's a good idea, I guess, to break into people's cars and try to steal their stuff out of the car and all that. So eventually they had to get to the point where they had to start bringing security out here and get that problem taken care of. Then, and plus too, I think they've even got a on-site police officer as well too, because they I think had several problems too as far as people stealing stuff inside the store as well. Because the Walmart that I'm actually at right now is actually not actually too well. It's not actually too far from the ghetto as far as how you want to call that situation. And that's kind of crazy to think about too, because it's kind of like on the borderline, because where it's located at is kind of like close to the ghetto, but also at the same time it's close to a side of town that's actually kind of a rich side of town. So I don't know, both sides of course goes to the store, so you know, it's a thing to where I guess the thieves and people like that thought it was pretty good pickings in as far as trying to be able to get some stuff going. But again, of course, that's just a matter of people also being lazy, because you know, if you get a job, obviously you can buy kind of, you know, all kinds of stuff like that, all kinds of stuff that you want. In fact, oh yeah, I just remember something too. Since I've actually got a decent looking camera now, I can actually show you too what I did buy the other night, because I mentioned in my other video about getting myself the Mr. Buddy heater. And in fact, yeah, I'll show you both of those while I'm at it. I got the heater, and just in fact last night too, when I was at the other Walmart, the one I stayed at, I went ahead and got a whole big pack of hand warmer heat things that heats up. And these things are real nice though. They had a 10-pack, 10-pack of them, and each one, every single one of those is 10 hours of time. It's going to be hot for you, and you just shake it up when you take it out of the package. Just shake that up, and it'll start getting activated, and it'll last up to 10 hours. And so what I do is I put that inside my pockets. I take two of them. I put one on each side of my pocket, the left side and right side, and of course cover up with my comforter that I have. And for the most part, I'm actually pretty warm. The only time I really get too cold is if like when I'm sleeping and I'm tossing and turning or something, that the cover comes off of me or something, and the air that's inside the car still is kind of cold sometimes. Then I get a little bit chilled sometimes off of that. But otherwise, as long as I stay covered up, then I'm pretty good then. But yeah, let's see if I can show this to you without having to mess up this tripod too much. I don't even know for sure if you can see that either too much, because it's actually kind of dark right now too. But yeah, if you can, it's the Mr. Buddy heater that I've got right there, and that's actually right next to my seat, which right now my seat is a mess too. I got to clean that off tonight. But so yeah, that's right next to my seat, because what I do is, this is I get inside the passenger seat, and I'm right now using that box too as a kind of like a footstool type of thing. So what I do is I lean the seat all the way back, and then I put my feet up on the box, as far as that Mr. Heater box. Let's see if this is going to stay. Hopefully it will. And then that way I can kind of stretch out a little bit, because in the past too, there was times when I was in the shelter, and in the morning time, especially when I wasn't working or something, then I would go inside my car and I'll try to lean back like that in the seat and try to take a nap, but not having anything to put my feet on and trying to still wrap up in the blanket or my coat or whatever, I'd be warm with everything except for my feet. My feet would even be freezing big time. So it was definitely a major pain. But now, at the very least, then I can go ahead and cover up from head to toe by being able to stretch out like that. Just wrap the blanket around my whole feet and everything. I couldn't really do that before because I didn't want to get the blanket real dirty either, because my floor is a big time mess as well too. It's like real dusty and stuff, needs to be vacuumed out still too. But what else was I going to say? Oh, just see if we can maybe take a quick look. I just seen security go by again too, so hopefully that won't be a big issue. I guess we'll see if I have to stop this video. But this right here is actually the comforter I got. What I really wanted to try to get was one that's like a full comforter on both sides. I guess is how you can say that. In other words, it looks like this on one side and it would be on the other side as well too, or reversible for that matter too. But this was actually a cheaper one to get. This is like, but this is soft though on the inside. I forgot what this type of material is called, but it definitely is soft though for sure. But this was like a cheaper one to get, because to be honest, and this is just my opinion on this, I think Elder Behrman is expensive. But you know, that's just me though. That's my opinion on that though. So I'll take that for what it's worth, I guess. But because even with my discount and everything, it came out to, and they had a sale going on too, but it came out to like $23 and change, I think is what it came out to. And the sale they had was supposed to have been a good sale too as well, but even still, I figured I would probably got it around 15, but with that sale and my discount, that's what it came out to. It was like $23 and change. And I got myself a pillow as well, just a regular standard. In fact, I don't even need to show you that. You know what a pillow looks like, obviously, regular standard pillow. So, but what I do is I keep that covered up though, because in the morning time, when I'm done sleeping and I'm getting ready to leave out or head out or whatever, I'll go ahead and cover that up, because when I'm at work, you know, I'm parking there in the parking lot at work, I don't want everybody seeing all my business and know for sure what all's going on though. Because I mean, nobody at work, of course, right now knows what's going on, so I want to try to see if I can keep it that way too as much as possible. I'm surprised nobody has necessarily seen that heater I got too, being in the floorboard, because I don't ever take that out, because it'd probably be a pain to have to take it in and out all the time. But nobody said anything about it so far, so I guess so far so good as far as all that type of things go. But I'll definitely be glad that when I get my van going though, that's for sure, because then I can get some tinted windows on there if I don't already have them, whatever van I get, and then have everything set up as far as my bed too for sure, and have a lot more room to get more done too. Because another reason why my car is a mess right now is because of the fact that it's just so cramped too. I've got so much stuff in here as far as my bag and my blanket and extra coat and all kinds of stuff like that, that it's just, there's only so much room I have as far as putting things in here though. And that's another thing I want to talk about too as far as this camera goes. It was a trip when I was in there in the electronics section, excuse me, to try to get this camera. I was asking him though if it had the 720 HD video. It shows on the box it's got 16 megapixel, but the guy didn't even know. So that shows you the knowledge, I guess, that they got. But he didn't even know that if it had it or not though. So I asked him, of course, about the return policy, and he said it wouldn't be an issue. That way, if it didn't have the HD video, it wouldn't be a problem as far as getting this returned. But another thing that is nice though, well, actually, what I do, even before going to the next story, I got a habit sometimes of doing that and going on to a different story before I'm even really done with the first one though. So it's like a bad habit I guess I got. So but what I did then was I went into Subway, which is right there inside of the Walmart that I'm at too, and I sat down and I got on my phone real quick and I got on the internet to try to look up the specs on it, which if I would have thought about it, I actually would have done it right there when I was in the electronics department, but I didn't think about it right away. So I went ahead and after I bought it, went ahead and sat down in Subway and checked it out, and then yeah, I did say on there, of course, that it was 720 HD as far as video. I mean, obviously, if I got 1080 HD, then it'd be better. But you know, I mean, it's $69, so I didn't want to necessarily pay a fortune as far as getting another camera going. I just wanted to get something that was decent and something that really gets the job done, but you know, has a decent picture anyways. It doesn't have to be perfect. So yeah, that gets that job done on that. Now, what else was I gonna say? Because I was getting ready to say something else though too. I can't remember it now. Oh, I remember now. The card that I have, the SD card, I've actually got an adapter inside my camera right now that's got a micro SD card inside of it. And the micro SD card though, it's a 8 gigabyte card. And the nice thing about that though is one of the geekers, I guess is what you can call him, that was in the shelter, he sold it to me for $2. So if you think about it, if you went to the store, it's probably gonna cost like around $10 on average for a 8 gigabyte card. So to get that for $2, that's a pretty good deal though. And so as far as that's another thing too, as far as my videos, they should be able to last longer than, because of that too, because of having more room on the card to record stuff too though. So the very first thing I did, of course, was get inside my book bag and get that out, because I've got a whole Ziploc bag full of all kinds of stuff. I've got flash drive in there, and another SD card as well. Well, not SD card, it's a micro SD card. So I've got another one of that as well too that's in there. And trying to think about what else to talk about. And this thing that's kind of crazy too is when I have my phone going, as far as making my videos, I have all kinds of stuff to talk about. But right now that I've actually got the digital camera, I don't have necessarily as much to talk about though. That's kind of crazy, I guess, but that's alright though, because definitely later on I will for sure have a lot more I can talk about on my videos and let you guys know as far as what's going on with my life and all that. To give you, and I think I actually did make a video about that in the past. I can't remember for sure right now if I did or not. But to give you some examples though, some other channels you can check out too, as far as some good inspiration. There's a guy named Chris Penn. It's P-E-N-N is how you spell his last name. He's got a real good camper van that he's been having some good adventures with too, so you can check out his channel. And then another guy, his name is Chad, but on his channel though, you would type in living the van life is what you would type in. As far as Chris Penn, you can just type in Chris Penn, P-E-N-N, and it should bring up his channel as well too though, as far as checking out his videos. But I think that's about it for right now. I will say though, it's been crazy though, because as far as sleeping in my car though too, I've actually been able to get more sleep. I won't necessarily say quality sleep as such, but as far as the amount of sleep though, I've been able to get more sleep though, because it's of course peaceful and quiet in my car, and that's definitely a good change, because in the shelter you had guys that was talking real loud and flushing toilets all night long and snoring real bad and all that type of stuff. So it was just a major pain. I had to get out of there real quick. I couldn't take it no more, because especially too working those 10-hour days, because during the Black Friday time we was working 10-hour days, and now we are back on our regular shift again. It's 7 to 3:45 is what my shift is. So that's actually kind of a good break though too, to tell you the truth, because working those 10-hour days and not hardly getting no sleep was just killing me. And being 38 years old, I'm not exactly a spring chicken no more, so it gets to you, I guess, after a little while though. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm about to go ahead and get something to eat, which I'll probably just go ahead and go to McDonald's so I can get something to eat there, and then go ahead and get on the Wi-Fi there too, and that way I can go ahead and upload this video, which being HD as well is probably going to be kind of a big file. But I mean, that's okay though, because while I'm sitting here too, I can also be charging up my phone too at the same time. So that's the nice thing about that though, as far as Wi-Fi goes and being able to get on the internet though. When you're in the city, you've got lots and lots of places you can go to as far as getting online though. And also too, if you ever have any questions about well, anything really that matters, as far as anything that matter, I can't even talk right, anything for that matter that has to do with living in a car, or you know, getting internet access or anything like that, go ahead and let me know what your questions are, and I'll see if I can get back to you. I did see too, as far as being able to answer back on questions, what I gotta do is I gotta get on Google Plus. So I did end up figuring that out, which I think it is a pain myself, kind of, to tell you the truth, because I'd rather just answer everything from my YouTube channel. But you know, it is what it is, I guess. So I'll be getting on Google Plus if you got any questions, and answering your questions on there though for you. But yep, that's it. I'm about to be heading to McDonald's to get something to eat, charge up my phone, and then heading over to the other Walmart so I can park there again and try to get some sleep, which is kind of crazy though too. Now I think about that, because you know, it is kind of hard though too, as far as getting set up though, as far as being able to sleep, because the seats only lean back so far, and my windows are not tinted either, so people can see me when they're driving by in the parking lot, and they know obviously what's going on. But another thing I do too is to help out a little bit as far as the back windshield, I got an extra jacket or coat that's in here, so I put that up in the back windshield to try to help block some of the view as well too. But people know what's going on though. You know, luckily nobody is knocking on the car yet, on the door or whatever, and said anything, but excuse me. But I don't know, it might just be a matter of time, but that's another reason why I say I can't wait to get a van, and that way I can tint the windows, and that way it's going to be a whole lot easier as far as being able to, you know, do some stealth camping and being able to get some sleep like that, low key, and all type of stuff though. But yep, that's it. Enough for me talking. I'm about to get off here, and thanks for watching the video again. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. And you guys have a great day.